In order to 3D print a model, that model needs to be manifold. That's a really fancy way of basically saying that model needs to have volume and be able to exist in the real world. So for example, a plane is not manifold. It has no thickness and couldn't be printed. If you have an object like a cube, which is manifold, as you start to extrude edges, vertices, or faces off of this, you might introduce non-manifold elements that you'd have to take care of. If you had a sphere or some object like this, which is, again, manifold, if you deleted just a face or two, it might make it no longer manifold. So for example, with the sphere, it's kind of looking like it's hollow, but the shell is paper thin. Well, it's not paper thin, it's infinitesimally thin, and therefore couldn't be printed. So we have a need to make objects manifold. But that also means we need to be able to tell if something is manifold or not. For example, this dinosaur. Is it manifold? It looks manifold, but if I tap into edit mode, unselect everything, and then do a search, type in manifold, and you'll see select trait, non-manifold. It'll show you all the non-manifold sections here. I'd have to laboriously go through and manually one by one, clean up these different non-manifold areas, deleting geometry, refilling faces, remerging vertices, things of that nature. Now, I don't have to do that because Blender makes it really, really easy with a single click of a button to make something that's non-manifold, manifold. It comes in the form of an add-on. If you are using Blender version 4.0 or earlier, it will come pre-installed and you just need to enable it. The add-on is called 3D Print Toolbox. However, we're going to be looking at version 4.2 and beyond, so in order to get the add-on, you need to go to extensions.blender.org, and then in the search bar, type in 3D Print Toolbox. Select the add-on, and then the button that says Get Add-on, you can either drag it into Blender, or you can click Download the file. I prefer downloading the file so that I don't need to be connected to the internet. Next, go to Preferences inside of Blender, and then make sure the extension tab is selected, and then at the right corner, there is a drop-down arrow, and then select Install from Disk. I already have this add-on installed, but you would find the zip file and select that. Now, using the search function, look for 3D Print Toolbox and enable it. And now with your object selected, you can hit N to pull up this side panel, go down to the menu that says 3D Print, and then find where it says Make Manifold. You select this button, and it just takes care of everything. Down the bottom, it said how many vertices, faces, and edges were resolved, and there were a lot. Without that single button, that probably would have taken me close to an hour to fix everything. This method works 99% of the time. The 1% it doesn't, it's because the add-on doesn't know what to do with the geometry, and it just starts to delete things. So for example, here I have another dinosaur. If I click the Make Manifold button, it just disappears. But don't fret, it is super easy to fix. Go ahead and undo that. And now, tab into edit mode, select all the vertices, and just merge by distance. Now, if you tap out of edit mode, you can click the button again, and it works. Let's go ahead and look at a use case scenario. Here I have Suzanne, and let's say that I want to export her to be 3D printed. Well, if I click the Make Manifold, that's a really good thing to do. You can see it starts to do some funky things around the face. And that's because Suzanne's eyes are separate from the head, and so this add-on doesn't quite know what to do, and so it's doing its best. Now granted, it's manifold, and it looks good enough, but if we really want this to be clean, we can separate the eyes out first, and then with these two meshes, make those manifold individually. So if I hide the eyes, you can see how it just kind of filled in the eye sockets, and if I hide the head, you can see that just filled in the back of the eyes right there. But now put together, it looks really good. And now I could be able to 3D print this. And we are done. We now know what manifold is and how to make objects manifold. In the next video, we'll be talking about normals. I'll see you there.